Thank you, Anna. Thanks to all of our attendees, all of our speakers for joining us today on this really critical and important topic. We're looking forward to talking with federal and industry leaders across the aviation and security communities who are enhancing our nation's abilities to secure soft targets and crowded places, as well as to prevent and respond to threats to aviation and all modes of transportation through increasing security effectiveness, operations, and preparedness, and improving screening and detection technologies. This is a complex mission, and we cannot do it alone. And as you'll hear from all of our speakers today, the critical nature of the public-private partnership of industry and government working together to secure the nation's transportation systems is essential. We're going to discuss today some of the biggest priorities for transportation security leaders to ensure safety at home and abroad. We'll hear about the impact of today's research and development strategies on tomorrow's transportation security practices, the importance of maintaining a proactive posture for technology acquisition implementation, and how to balance airport security with an improved passenger experience. And what a great place to be talking about this subject today in the shadows of one of the largest and busiest airports in the United States, over 23 million passengers through DCA last year alone. A couple miles away from the fourth busiest highway, I-95, although those of you who've been on I-95 would certainly say it's probably first and not fourth. It's an argument that goes on between the East and the West Coast on a regular basis, as I'm sure you're all familiar with. We're also sitting just astride the busy Northeast Corridor, over 12 million passengers on the Northeast Corridor up and down the East Coast on an annual basis. So protecting and securing and planning for the security activities in all of those modes of transportation is of critical importance. At Noblis, these conversations are important to us because we know that collaboration, agility, and innovation are the keys to safeguarding both our nation's future as well as mitigating the risks of attacks. We're proud of our over 20-year history as a partner in the Homeland Security mission, and we're so pleased to host today's event. And now it is my pleasure to welcome to the stage our keynote speaker, Ms. Patricia Cogswell, Acting Deputy Administrator of the Transportation Security Administration, to kick off our morning. As Acting Deputy Administrator, Ms. Cogswell is responsible for guiding the implementation of the Administrator's strategic goals, as well as overseeing the day-to-day operations of TSA. Ms. Cogswell has more than 20 years of national security experience and has led a number of security initiatives at the White House, the Department of Homeland Security, and the Department of Justice related to intelligence, border security, screening and watch listing, aviation, maritime and surface transportation, information sharing, and coordination. The list goes on and on. Previously, she served as Acting Deputy Assistant to the President for Homeland and Special Assistant to the President for Transborder Security. Ms. Cogswell, welcome. We're so pleased to have you today.